It spins. Hello, hello, and welcome back to some more Mapwreck 6. Last time, we completed the area of many tomatoes. We also completed the area... Oh, I keep doing that. Stop it. Stay there. Don't move. We also completed, yes, that's right, the Snake Mountain place. We did that. We did that. I think we're geared up pretty well. We have a nice empty shulker box. We have some things. We are going to that way. The floating skull place. That one. How do I get over there again? We go down and this way. Down some more. Yeah. It's a bit of a way down, actually. Right, and I also wanted to go up to the top of this area at some point. I'll do that later if I remember. I'm already halfway down. Trials of Time. This is a rather sketchy bridge. One should not build their bridge rails out of lava. Seems dangerous. Hello. Do you care about me? You do. That's fine. Died in one hit, which is pretty cool. What's the point of the little side islands? Does anything happen if I hit those? It does. The whole thing explodes. Do I want to do that? I would assume I probably want to do that. But I'm not totally sure why yet. There's an egg. The combat egg. Minus 40% max health. That does not sound great. I'm unsure if that is something I really want. Efficiency sharpness 1. I think my current weapon is better. Hello? Anything over here? Any spawners that I would want to blow up? Any chests that I would want to not blow up? There's a ghast spawner, but no ghasts. Are you primed? You are not primed. I'll just rip all the TNT out then. Probably more useful than just to blow it up. Okay. No laser. Well, I'm gonna need to go down somewhere eventually. I'm in no great rush to do that. Where's the best place to go down? There's a chest over there. Let's just drop. Where did you come from? Fire prop 2. One arm and toughness with knockback res. It's pretty good. A rotating tomato seems pretty great as well. Low health mobs. More iron that I don't really need. 53 iron pick. Meh. Solidly alright. Spawner is not in a terribly good place for me to break it. Might just have to ignore it. Ow. More now. Yeah, I can't really break those. Not very easily. That one I can. I might be able to get it from this angle. Stomp. There we are. Lag. Wouldn't be a Mapwreck 6 episode without some lag. No fortune, but no hum. This is some pretty interesting terrain. Not the easiest to navigate. Jump boost certainly helps, though. More good armor. Yeah, I really feel like someone messed up these ghast spawners, and they should be spawning, and they're not. Teleporter. This might be a short area if we're halfway through it already. I guess it never really looked like it was going to be a particularly long area. It's all fairly out in the open. It's a Sun Guardian reference. Not a sheep, though, at least not as far as I can tell. I already have too many things! things in the box. Box full of things. Good. Now I have room. You just regular. You're not regular. You are +4 max health. But otherwise regular. Hi. No. Do not. Power 3. This area just seems to have some solidly decent items, but nothing too spectacular. Regular, ordinary, solid stuff. Simple and reliable. Uh-oh. No. Spawning in a bad place. Nothing. What are we doing about this ludicrous situation? No, but there's the brown wool. It's a clock, apparently, somehow. How am I supposed to place this again? Has every wall been a clock and I just haven't noticed? Well... not getting out of this one. Not like this. I need blocks. And I'm in a hole. And that's a long way down. Well... there is a way out of this. But it involves a bit of a trek back to get to where I was. That is just head for the edge of the area. I do not have enough blocks. I do not have nearly enough blocks. Is there anything I can do to not die on respawn? What if I shift? That doesn't work. just about as ridiculously as everything else in the map. Oh, I made the jump. Get me out! Repair the floor. Give me my stuff back. Gee. Buh. No, no, no. Alright. I'm just gonna say it. I don't like these. This whole checkpoint system. The map is not that big. It does not take that long to walk back from the nearest teleporter. There's already one teleporter in each area. The areas in the map are not that humongous that you need checkpoints literally everywhere. And then there's the downside of these checkpoints, which is if you are just running around or falling on top of them, or having the floor blast out from below one of them, you can end up in a ridiculous situation like that one. Where you then have nothing, you're nowhere near your death pile, you're not spawning in a place of safety. And it's just more annoying to get your stuff back than it would be respawning back at the base. Rant over. Okay, nice. You are invincible to arrows. Not invisible to lightning bolts though, are you? Well, maybe you are. I suppose I shall have to merely ignore you then. Absolutely zany experience, but that's the entire map, really. Well, I don't know which is what and what is where and who is why. But I probably don't want the shovel. Think any good? But not really. Curse of regret too, losing 2 health whenever you break a spawner. Yeah. Everything else is alright, I suppose. My infantry is now junked. Everything back in its proper place. This may have been the shortest area yet. Let's get out of here. Don't know what happened to that creeper. It lost the will to do anything. Decided it would rather just stand there menacingly. I can respect that. Kinda wish the gas spawners would have worked. Would have made navigating this area much more interesting. Another solidly decent item. Well then, maybe you should open your door. You would not disobey the cat? Would you? Purple, purple, purple. This is brown. We did purple. Purple has been achieved already. Brown ball. My reaction to that information. Block. So much for a sensible sorting system. Just bunging everything into wherever. Calling it good enough. It's good enough. Those can last a little bit longer. Next is the other tower, right? Darkstone Peak. I think that's the other tower. Hopefully, maybe, probably, kinda. The Cat of Judgment. Dun-dun-dun. Hydration. It is important. Okay. Before I go to where I want to go next, we should probably scale to the top of this area. Because I haven't done that yet. And I would assume there's something of relative decentness up here. That or a bonus objective. I think I'm past caring about the bonus objectives at this point. But that's no reason to get them if you want them. Oh, hey. I mean, the totem isn't terrible, even with a -10 health, because it's a totem. If you die, all that happens is the totem gets used anyway. I got rough up there real quick. Up. Where did I go before? This way. Yeah. Mobs appear to have by and large vanished. I guess one advantage of the checkpoint system is that the mobs aren't going to despawn on the player dying. That's something. Anybody out here? Many potions. Many potions. All of the potions. Shortcut? Shortcut. Convenient shortcut. Oh, this goes up to this area. That's why you go up here. That makes sense. Ow. More ow. There's a block in my way. There's still a block in my way. Now there's a mob. So long, mob. What are spawns up here? Oof. These shulkers are surprisingly highly effective, highly damaging. Very dangerous. Hi. Hi. Ooh. Ooh. It's pretty much a straight upgrade. Though with less armor and more attack damage. Pretty sure the multi-choice pedestal shouldn't actually be via a visible mob like that. That seems wrong. Maybe that's why the click detection never worked. Well, Trident, I guess? Tomato. It's not bad. Crossbow? Bleed? Multi-shot explosive bleeds. Not terrible. And this was summons a pile of tomatoes that increase every 15 seconds. Each tomato grants +1 region level. Taking damage reduces the pile. I'll use them. Guess the way over there is slightly further down from here. Looks like it. Yeah, back on this level. Maybe. Still unclear. I have so many tomatoes orbiting me now. Like a planet being surrounded by 1,000 tomatoey moons. Top 10 most ludicrous sentences. Number 10. How many objective boxes does one area need? Summons a tomato that explodes after a short time. Tomato shoes. Legendary tomato stompers. I'll take them. Another totem. I'll take it. Mending. Hi. Wanna play ring around the objective box? Objective box, in air quotes. Hey. I'm down. Regular shulker shell. Here's the final area. I think. It's probably the final area. Death by pickaxe. Spawners in this place. am I? Where is this in relation to teleporter? Through the little cave. Down there. It's not too far away from the teleporter. What's the best way to get down there? Teleport to... Unsure. Because I could go to... Oh, my inventory is full of stuff again. Though most of it is, or at least much of it is, yes, just some blocks. Random blocks. What are you as an actual weapon? Maybe not bad. Maybe not bad. I'm also pretty happy with the axe. The axe is proving to be pretty good. Could go here. See, this isn't a very convenient teleporter. Because I want to be down there, really. Not very close to any teleporters. Well, hi. No. None of that. Those are some high health ghasts. That's a spawner I want to get rid of as quickly as possible. Especially if those ghasts summon more ghasts. I mean, they're not necessarily going to be summoning more ghasts. It could be anything. Whatever it is, I don't want it. Ooh. Good potions. Semi-hidden. Why are you wearing slabs? Student loans. A dangerous weapon indeed. What are you? Quick charge 3, repeating 3, Deadeye. Yeah. Yeah. Guess I should. Oh yeah, that's a good weapon. That's better than you. Ooh. That's a lot of good stuff. Nope. Down you go. Ooh. Potion. Power 3, Sharp Shot 2, Infinity, Unbreakable. Yes, please. Very good bow. Very good, very good, very good. Oops. Didn't mean to fall directly down, but it works out. Okay, is mobs summoning other mobs gonna be the main theme of the area? Alright. Biff. And other assorted sound effects. Armor. That's all pretty good. We've finally gotten to the point in the balance curve where all the loot is good. Rotation arrows. Ooh. Don't know what's on those potions yet. I'm not too keen to find out. Potion didn't seem to be anything. Okay. Back off. Jump boost, blindness, invisibility. Better potions, and there are 3 of them, in case the infinity doesn't work. Which way? Few directions to choose from. Spiral staircase. Spiral staircase. Potion? Good potion. Don't know if I'll ever use it, but it's a good potion. Perhaps we just try and dodge the ghasts, and I've looped right back to the beginning of the area. Oh. This way it is, then. Ooh. Not bad. Right, hold on for 1 second. It is getting dark in here. One of the times of the year where I have to do the old lights, curtain, chair routine. It's not a particularly funny routine. Hi. Plant. Right. Where was I? At the bottom of this place. Not the very bottom. Near the bottom. The lower half. Hello. I kind of instinctively dodged that one. It's stairs. There must be a trap at the top. And often there is. Tax evasion. I don't know. Tomato hat here is pretty great. What with its rotating tomato of doom. Takes some pretty good headgear to dislodge it. Whoops. Hey, checkpoint. Only 2 more left to find. Where do those mobs even come from? Yep. All the loot is good now. weapon does not do long range. And this is gonna be a lot of ghasts. Where are we going? Why are we going here? Are you an item of critical importance? You're a bonus objective. What an offhand. 5 armor, lifesteal 2, regen 2, soulbound. Yes, please. We've had this for a while now. This is better. Running out of room. Running out of room. No more room in shelter box. Run back. And ignore the ghasts. There are just too many of them. Knockback 3, but it's not much else. Might be one of the worst items in the area. Well, I suppose just knockback 3 isn't terrible in an area with as many ledges as this one. Nice lag. Yes. Give me that. It's just netherite boots. These didn't last too long, even with unbreaking. What is that, 50? Curse you, unbreaking, and your diminishing returns on armor. 2 swift sneak, movement speed. Eh. Blast prot seems pretty good in this area anyway. Let's go with that. Too much if you accidentally throw in an infinite potion. Already too far away. The right item for this. Do. Not worth it. Oh wow. Yeah. Potion. Looking forward to experiencing the dulcet tones of the happy gas. That ought to be good. I don't really know if that is a mob that's going to see a whole lot of use in CTM maps. Already seen one of those. Self-destruction. There you are. Are you up there too, or is this just decoration? Probably just decoration. Getting close to the top now. I think I see the objective. Then explode. Or don't. I'm not the boss of you. I don't know who is the boss of creepers. ruling system of the creeper? Is it a monarchy? Is there a king creeper? This kinda works out. Too many things. Too many things. Why did one of the snakes from that other area wind up all the way up here? You're in the wrong area, my friend. You should be back over there. Would be the first explosive king in a video game. That could be referring to anything, really. For the sake of lack of ambiguousness, I'm referring to King Bob-omb from Super Mario 64 on this particular occasion. There's an argument to be made that that was the first game I ever played. So saying that I played it is maybe a bit generous. Up. Hello, Gapple. Goodbye, Spawner. What was that teleporter? I don't remember what floor it was on. But conveniently, it doesn't matter, because it is right here. It was a bit young for the original Super Mario 64. I played the DS version. I definitely played that one. I've kind of given up looking at the shops. Though maybe we ought to go down and have a look, just to laugh at how bad the items are compared to everything I'm actually picking up in the areas themselves. Blocks. I'm still perfectly fine on torches, thanks to that area having quite a few torches along the way. Don't need all three of these. What's the next area? Okay, the farm is after that area. Cool. I gotcha. Go all the way down here now. Anything good? Nearby hostile mobs glow. Mobs that leave your sight once entering it are greatly slowed. It's not terrible. Off-camera antiques. +1 trait slot. Consuming a golden apple sometimes grants you a powerful game mode. Huh. Crossbow can only be reloaded by breaking a spawner. Fires a high-speed piece of rebar, obliterating foes in its path. Buy a nether star. Yeah. Killing a mob in one shot slowly builds a decaying combo from D to S, while at S rank heal 2 health per kill. It's the potion of crosscode. Every 16 arrows you shoot with a crossbow activate the star scream trademark for 5 seconds. While active, gain instant reload, a star-shaped shot, and exploding arrows. And the ability to overthrow Megatron, I suppose. Or at least try to. Breaking 10, agility 2. Need 1 evasion, 1 knockback resistance, 10% speed, 10% attack speed, 10% max health, and 10% attack damage per unoccupied slot, including armor, offhand, and hotbar. Huh. More zany stuff. All zany stuff, none of which seems particularly useful. Okay. We want to go... Huh. This way again. Maybe that stuff would be useful. But... doesn't feel really necessary. If I'm already going through the areas pretty quickly without them. Do I even really need them? Okay, do not fall all the way down the tower. This way. Penultimate area. With hanging platforms. And scenic rock gardens. And spider. I mean, that's not even a particularly great item, but it has a custom texture. Where are all these other mobs? They just appear on the outside of the building? On the roof of the building? What you doing up there? Not a lot. How about you? Bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom, bada bing. That looked like a good pick. Hold on. Efficiency 2, Fortune 2, Looting 2, Sharpness 3, Sapper 1. Okay, maybe it's not a good pick. It just happens to have Sharpness on it. And Looting. Neither of which are particularly helpful. It has a lot of enchantments, that doesn't mean they're good. Broken. The guy looks angry. Oh, he's wearing one of the masks. I think. Woo. Where are your spawns? Hidden amongst the crop. Killed. Destroyed. Hold up. Levitation potency 10. 100? Now those are arrows. Now that's what I call an arrow. Arrows of launching. Still delayed reaction stomp. Can I go up here, please? Good. Hi. Where'd that guy spawn from? Jump! Fail! Miserably. Oh, rats. Tunnel rats. Here we are in the middle of nowhere. It's gonna take a solid 5 minutes just to get back to where I was. Gee. Insert elevator music here. Right, maybe 5 minutes was a little bit hyperbole, but it's a bit of a walk back. Sneak weapon is cool. I also like permanently upgrading stuff if you have options for what to permanently upgrade it with. Kinda like, how Monumenta's Region 3, upgrade item system offers you a choice on the third upgrade of an item. Do you want it to do this, or do you want it to do that? You get some options. Pottery shards. 4 armor toughness, 20% speed, minus 100% knockback resistance. Does minus 100% knockback resistance even do anything? I'm honestly unsure. What is this thing supposed to be? It's like a giant thing with a trunk and a single eyeball. Is this a yokai? Gotcha. Spawner up here. Surely there must be. Don't see it though. Torch resupply. The bonsai. He is the bonsai. You are a mimic. I have no doubt in the world. You're not subtle, you know. You're also not particularly dangerous. Poison with a slowness cleansing. That's a good bow. Better than punch 1, that's for sure. Well, that was random. Dog appears, does nothing, perishes. Yeah, there is less lag in these far outlying areas, because we are... He says getting a little bit of lag. We are further away from the middle of the map. And I cannot make that jump. Apparently there is too much seeding in the way. Let's just do that. Ow. Nope. A lilac. Singular. One lilac. Uh-huh. Unfortunately, a lot of these mobs are too low health to really do anything. Unfortunately, typical Mapwreck loot curve. And you want to turn into foxes when you get close to me? It's fine by me. Don't stop on my account. Hey, teleport. Just what I wanted to find. No. this teleporter. Nice. With the right sword. Also nice. Tons of food. I don't think I ever need to swap out anything. No idea what threat you're supposed to be. Presumably you are supposed to do something. You're kinda not doing it. Okay, you do a lot of damage. This one was just above me and I didn't notice. Bonk. Food, food, food. Are still, well, some of the mobs are still decently dangerous. Others, not so much. Time to climb. Break. Nope. You're a fox now. Speed. Lots of little walls that don't really do their job as walls because I have much agility. Oh. I see where I'm going. Ha. Okay, as long as you don't knock me off, we're fine. Rotating tomato deals with it. Rotating tomato deals with a lot of things. In fact, I can't really think of anything that couldn't be solved by a rotating tomato. Next floor. Easy ones. Moderately less easy ones. Nope. Floor is slabs. Ha! This is the version before mob hit reach. It's lack of hit reached. No hit reach for you. Food that I don't really need. Weak mobs. They're weak. And a hole. Okay, once more, but going up. Ow. Yeah, see, this map is doing the thing. TM. The thing that a lot of maps tend to do. Which is get easier as the map goes on, where really it should be getting harder as the map goes on. Maps are hard to balance, you know. Bish bash bosh, we'll get. Some of these walls took ages, and today we've managed to get 3. Some of the last 3. The penultimate 3. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. That's what I'm saying. Do I reckon the bonus objective is up there? Yes, I reckon it might be. Let's go and have a look, shall we? could be up this way. It could be in there. There's a couple of dead ends that we haven't been to that could be a bonus objective. Regular creepers in red. Eh? Yeah, I guess I do like fancy items, but I don't like fancy items at the expense of difficulty. What are these guys doing floating around? Are you just here to obstruct me? Well, it does kind of depend on the map, and it does kind of depend on what the map is going for. But this map wasn't really going for very fast-paced arcadey action until this point. Which makes the suddenly destroying areas real quick come across as a mistake and not a deliberate choice. Smite 3, Sweeping Edge 3, Bleeding 3, Sneaking 3 seconds, grants the player attack speed and strength buff for 10 seconds with a cooldown of 30 seconds. That's very good. I would like to go down the ladder, please. Hey, thanks. What about up in this building? Also, shortcut down. Shortcut up. From being down. Just in case. This may be a purely decoratively intended structure. Or maybe not. There are spawners. There's a barrel. There's a fan. I'm a fan of that. Stunning 3, sharpness 3, knockback 3. And plus 30, plus 20% speed. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Where do I hear a cat? Meow. Jump. And at least we didn't fall all the way down again. Is this even worth it? Why am I doing this? Why do I want to get up here so badly? I'm not even going for the bonus objectives anymore. Hi. Okay. Avoid falling down. In fact, yeah. I can just dig through the place, so why not? Hi. Whoa. I got launched. Why do I keep finding nether stars? What are these good for? No bonus objective. So I'm kind of out of ideas as to where that is. But, hey. It's a good sword. Sometimes you just have to cat. Wise words. I definitely agree. Blocks. A mere singular area remains. And then we will at long last be done with Mapwreck 6. It's especially at long last, because that one time when I started playing the map before, ages ago. Yoink! Red wool! Red wool! Just some stuff. That'll do. And we can go all the way down. The very, very bottom. there are elytra. Anything good? A trinket tea. +1 trait slot. One-time use per player. What if I'm not even using any trait slots at all in the first place? And how do I leave? When I fell down here before, just used the elytra to get out. But I took all of the firework rockets. So now I'm slightly stuck down here. Digging my way out. And in the meantime, that is all the time which I have. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. And until next time, I shall see you soon.